I will likely do ayahuasca. What do you think exists in the spirit world that could be found by taking that journey?
I think that ayahuasca is, I can only speak from personal experience. And for me, it was as if your brain is a house you've lived in your entire life, and it's a big house, it's a mansion, and there's many, many rooms that you didn't even know exist, hidden rooms behind the bookshelves, under the floorboards, rooms that you had no idea were there. And some of them are fantastic, and some of them are terrifying basements. And ayahuasca takes you on a journey through that at its most effective. You sit in front of the shaman with the candlelight, with the sounds of the jungle, and you drink this substance. And after that, what happens is the journey is all inside. And the shaman's supposed to be able to guide you through that. But in my experience, you're so deep inside, like falling through nebulas out in space, no physical form, or crawling through the jungle. Like it's really, really powerful. Like it's not like the recreational drugs that everyone does, like where you go, oh, I did mushrooms and I could see music. Like, and I was talking to my friends, but no, like you're face down on the floor, usually vomiting, sometimes shitting, having dialogues with the creator. And that can be traumatizing as well as amazing.
It's a really good way of looking at it. It's a big house, and you get to open doors that you've never have before and discover what rooms are there inside you. You ever think about that? Like that there's parts of yourself you haven't discovered yet? Or maybe you've been suppressing? How much are you exploring the shadow?
Oh boy.
So say you, me, Carl Jung, and Jordan Peterson are in a deserted island together.
Fuck, I didn't even make my bed today.
There's no bed on an island.
Great.
It's a campsite.
I want to see you and Jordan Peterson do ayahuasca together. I think that's the thing. Ayahuasca to me, I've kind of told you about, like I've experienced some things that really made me believe that there's a benevolent force around us. But to me, ayahuasca was like a ride through the scariest parts of the universe, to sort of be like, here's what it could be like. That's where I came up with my idea that, like deep space, or just space, outer space, is just the outside of the video game, and this is it. Because when I was on ayahuasca, I was one of the jungle creatures, and I wasn't Paul, and I didn't have a name. And for a long time, I saw many things, and I arrived at this spot in the jungle where there was a big tree and all the animals were there, and they were all not in words, not in any language that we can understand, but they were all discussing what to do about the threat, and it was all leaving, it was all flying up, and it was fire, and the jungle was being destroyed, and it was like I went, and then after that it was just space and stars and silence, like crushing vacuum silence for years. And that was terrifying. That was fucking terrifying. When I came back and I had hands, man, I could remember my own name.